Hey, I hope you are doing well. I want to share with you an experience that I had with my family for New Year. I think it's common to have a time with family, friends, or celebrate with the people you love. And after we had dinner, after midnight, one of my sisters received a call from someone of her job, and it was closed. Only the people of security were there, and they said that there were a fire close to the small hospital, and some people, uh, neighbors, tried to find something inside of the hospital to try to help uh, to the fire. And when I heard that, I thought that it was only about a house, maybe things, something material. So I know it's not good. It's not easy to lose something that we worked for it or we saved memories, but I didn't think that it was much worse than that. And when I arrived, I noticed that the doctors were getting someone inside of the ambulance, and I noticed that it was something very complicated, and the ambulance were moving, shaking a lot. So I started to pray. I didn't know who were there, if it was a man or a woman, but I consider that it was something hard to live in about her family or his family. So after some minutes, I my sister heard that that person was very loved woman that is a neighbor of the small hospital where my sister works at, and she sold lunches to the people, to the workers of the hospital. So she worked on her house to prepare it to receive more people and to make them feel comfortable. And she was very kind and very lovely, and all the people that knew her, they loved her. So we were waiting, and the firefighters were there, and the police and the ambulances, so and the neighbors. So a lot of people were around this situation, and it was very sad to see them, to see the status of the house. But something worse happened minutes later, and someone said that the woman passed away. And when I heard that, something that I didn't experience before happened, and I felt that like something dark fall down over all the people that were there, and it was very sad and tragic. So imagine that the night that all the world is celebrating, you lose someone. And I think it's normal, it's common to hear in the news or somewhere that someone died, someone had an accident, or something like that, especially considering the people that drives with alcohol or drugs, for example. So in this feast, it's common to hear that, but it's always like someone else is dying or other families affected, but not me. And the thing is, this woman was in her house with her husband, and they were in their home, in the bedroom. They were sleeping probably, and they didn't know it. Probably a lot of people stay at home, avoiding risks, considering that is a dangerous night to go out and to drive or to walk. So they stayed at home. And in that place, probably is our safer place in the world. Our room, our bed, and they found death there. So this experience touched my heart very deeply, and I thought, what if my family or I experienced that directly? What if my mom died in a similar situation? What if your family is affected about something like that? So it's something that I think it's important to consider, and today to thank God for everything we have, everything we can reach and get, because if we have life and health, it's because of Him. My health is not coming from my effort, from my strength, or something like that. It's only because God gave me that. So I appreciate it, and I am appreciating even more the details. And about these experiences that I was remembering in Ecclesiastes, and I found some verses that I want to share, and I want to analyze them with you, and I want to you meditate about this and talk to God. In the chapter 3, verse 22, it says, "So I perceive that nothing is better than that a man or a woman should rejoice in his own works, for that is his heritage. For who can bring him to see what will happen after him?" This woman that passed away, she had plans for Monday. She was going to receive something from a friend that took a glass for the lunch, and he didn't have enough time to give her back on Friday. And she told her that he was going to give her on Monday, and that Monday never happened. That plan never happened. She prepared her house to receive people, she worked on it, she spent money, time, effort. Probably she felt stressed about that. And now, who is going to use it? She's not going to know about it again. And sometimes we have so much thoughts, ideas, plans about what we don't have today and what I want to get, or just like I don't have more to do, that find something else, and we left what we have today, like family, for example, like a mom, a dad, brothers, etc. In the chapter 8, 4, sorry, verse 1, "Then he returned and considered all the oppression that is done under the sun. And look, the tears of the oppressed, but they have no comfort. On the side of their oppressors there is power, but they have no comforter." Today I see so much injustice in any area, in different places, and it looks like that the oppressors are ruling everything, and the people that are being abused, they don't have justice or they don't receive help. In the verse 6, the same chapter, "Better a handful with quietness than both hands full together with toil and grasping for the wind. And this verse, we can think about the stress in the life, especially about work. So it's common to work after hours or weekends, and like e- all the that is important to me or to human, it's getting money, no matter the cost about my health, no matter if I lose my home, my family, only about money. And money is not going to resolve our problems. In the chapter 8, verse 9, all this I have seen and applied my heart to every work that is done under the sun. There is a time in which one man rules over another to his own hurt. Then I saw the wicked buried, who had come and gone from the place of holiness, and they were forgotten in the city where they had so done. This also is vanity, because the sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. So 2 points here. It's that people that are good are forgetted, and people that are bad sometimes they are remembered as a good people. And maybe you know someone that passed away and no one remembers that person anymore, and that person helped a lot of people. And the second point is that our heart in general is fully set to do evil. So that's why it's so important to take care of our heart, our thoughts. And looks like that today is everything is dark and there's no hope. But in the verse 12 in chapter 8, though a sinner does evil 100 times and his days are prolonged, yet I surely know that it will be well with those who fear God, who fear before Him. So that's my hope, and I want to share it with you today that we have a tsunami alert here in Chile, and I know that it arrived to the US, affecting several places, several countries. Even that we have that a volcano erupted, and so many things are happening to in these days. There is hope if we love and fear God. Thank you for watching, and I ask you for your prayers to continue sharing these messages. Thank you.